NYC drill rapper K Flock is cooked. K Flock was supposed to be the next drill rapper out of the uptown New York City area. With breakout tracks like DOA or Iszayah Ready, this man embodied every component of a New York City hood nigga member ever. From the lingo to the mannerisms to the energy, K Flock was New York. He was talented enough to get big acts like Cardi B and G Herbo on the track, but even that wasn't enough for him to stop banging. And now it looks like it's coming to an end because it's not looking like K Flock will see the light of day for a very long time. Federal prosecutors want New York City rapper K Flock to serve half of a century in jail after being convicted of 3 counts in his federal racketeering case. Back in March, he was found guilty of racketeering, conspiracy, assault with a dangerous weapon, and attempted murder in aid of racketeering, and a firearm discharge offense. He is set to be sentenced on December 16th. But in a sentencing submission to Judge Louis J. Linneman, federal prosecutors explained why they want K Flock to spend the rest of his life in prison, saying that he led a violent street gang and used his influence to transform the neighborhood gang Southside/DOA into a highly visible, influential, and violent entity. On June 20th, 2020, the defendant, alongside with 3 members of the Third Side, a gang aligned with Southside/DOA, in 2 separate cars drove to the nearby territory of their rivals, the 800 YGs, or more so known as the 800s. Shortly before 5 a.m., while a small crowd of 800 members was gathered outside of a building, Michael Gant, a member of the allied Third Side gang, ran up to the group and opened fire. Gant pursued the group into the building's lobby, continuing to shoot as the crowd tried to run for cover. 4 individuals were hit, including Eli, the face of the 800s, who was hit in the jaw. Another member aligned with the 800s was struck in the leg, and 2 minor girls present at the scene, one in a relationship with Eli, were also hit. One in the leg and one was grazed along the shoulder. K Flock did not pull the trigger during the shooting, but prosecutors said he undoubtedly aided and abetted the attack. K Flock was notorious for going on drills on live and with his infamous words saying, "Yo, don't run, don't run, don't run."
Don't run, don't run, like, don't run, don't run, nigga, don't run, don't run, don't run, bitch, I'm coming, don't run, like. You know what I do, bull day, bitch, I'm trying to spin. Look how comfortable I am in niggas vlogs, them niggas all in there. Them niggas is pussy.
In the hours and the days of the following, the defendant allegedly sent text messages to his friends bragging about what happened. In one message, he wrote, "We just made 2 movies on the 8th," referring to the acts of violence against the 800s. The defendant also wrote that the group had 2 chops, 2 guns, which he said belonging to himself, referring to Iszayah Rowson, the leader of the Third Side. Prosecutors say that he even flaunted hitting Eli in the face, writing that they also hit Eli's. As a result of the defendant's and his allies' actions, members of the 800s allegedly went into the Third Side territory to retaliate, firing shots but failing to hit anybody. Gant was charged and ultimately pleaded guilty in connection with his participation, receiving 16 years in prison. Rowson, who also pleaded guilty, was sentenced to 14 years. K Flock, also known as Kevin Perez, is scheduled to be sentenced on December 16th, a major moment tying New York City's drill scene directly into federal prosecution. I mean, K Flock was on a rampage. According to US government, K Flock reportedly even bullied his friend C Blue, a now streamer, for not contributing to any shootings for the gang. Kevin Perez, aka K Flock, belittled any DOA member who he viewed as not contributing to the gang, asking them, "If you're not doing no shootings or if you're not getting any type of money, why you around me for?" The defendant sent a barrage of text messages to Steve Blue criticizing him for not coming outside to do shit, commit violence, until 2021, for not having no hits, aka no shootings, and Assistant U.S. Attorney Michael R. Herman wrote, "Over the course of 18 months, K Flock and his fellow gang members engaged in a campaign of violence. Dozens of people were shot at, injured, and even killed during his short period of time, due to his increased gang violence whipped up in a large part by K Flock." The 18-page submission goes deep into how prosecutors say that K Flock built up Southside by recruiting people to shoot others and connecting him to multiple violent incidents. They also seem to be monitoring every single post he posts on Instagram, mentioning his Instagram post after the trial, saying that "I beat the top count and I made the judge cry, kill all the rats." Prosecutors called it proof of a complete disregard for the law. The recommended 50-year sentence includes 20 years for each racketeering assault count, 10 years for the firearm charge, and his sentences was supposed to be in October, but was pushed back at a request because his legal team needed more materials. Oh man, damn K Flock. I really hope they don't violate, but what do you expect? The arrogance he had when he was outside was absolutely astonishing. He felt as if he couldn't be touched. He would do these broad daylight shootings on live like life was a movie, like it was all some sort of sick game. When he was out, I remember thinking to myself, when the feds catch him, they're gonna violate. I mean, yes, he was a great rapper, but he really lived his raps, which was his detriment. This isn't surprising. This is not shocking. I've seen this way too many times living in New York City. Everybody I know growing up who said they wanted to be a gangster is in jail or in prison right now doing double digits. It's not a cliche. It's not a cliche, guys. Oh man, couldn't be me, bro. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. For more videos like this, make sure you check out the last video I just dropped. My name is KPZ, and I'm coming in with another trigger warning. I shoot thumbs, not people.